In this video, I summarize The Light We Lost by Jill Santopolo, a touching story about love, loss, and tough choices. Spoiler alert, major plot points are revealed, so read the book first if you want the full experience. If you're interested, the purchase link is in the description. Lucy and Gabe met in college on September 11th, the day of the Twin Tower crash. They also shared their first kiss on that same day. They liked each other, but Gabe ended things this time. He went back to his ex, Stephanie, who he had just recently broken up with. He felt like he needed to be there for her. Gabe later apologized to Lucy. Years later, Lucy was already working and celebrating her birthday at a bar with her friends. Gabe happened to be there too, going through a rough time after breaking up with Stephanie. It was at this point that they rekindled their relationship. They were happy and in love together. Lucy moved in with Gabe, and they were perfect. However, Gabe had to go. As a photographer, he was planning to leave the country for a career opportunity. He told Lucy after accepting the offer. Lucy was angry and heartbroken. Gabe offered for her to go with him, but it felt like an afterthought, as if he was just trying to ease his guilt. That marked the end of their relationship. At some point, they exchanged emails, but that was all. Lucy later met Darren. He was a good man who truly liked Lucy. They dated, got engaged, got married, and had kids. In between their relationship, Gabe came back to New York and met up with Lucy, just for a quick coffee. Darren was aware of it as well. Lucy's career was going great, though she had to discuss with Darren several times that she didn't want to stay at home. Gabe's career was doing amazing too. He'd been on TV, and his work was being published in magazines. He also had an exhibit, and Lucy went there with her friend Julia. The photos were great, but what struck her the most were the photos of her. There was a whole wall dedicated to the pictures Gabe had taken of her. She was flattered, but worried that it might upset Darren. Lucy told Darren about the photos, and he wanted to see them for himself. That's when Darren started to feel uncomfortable and threatened by Gabe. When Gabe's mom passed away, Lucy comforted him. Darren was uncomfortable with this and asked that she bring their daughter, Violet, along. Darren allowed Gabe to be invited to their apartment to bake cookies with Violet. Violet insisted because she wanted to cheer him up. Lucy once saw a notification on Darren's phone, a message from Linda. She couldn't open the phone to check the messages, but she noticed how Darren had become secretive. She assumed he was cheating. Though angry, she decided to keep quiet to maintain her family. Around that time, Gabe was in New York. They had lunch, had some drinks, and Lucy told him about Linda. Believing that Darren was cheating, she felt no guilt. She made love with Gabe that afternoon. When she came home, Darren revealed that he had bought her a house, and the realtor's name was Linda. That night, she and Darren had sex. Lucy decided she wouldn't leave Darren. After all, he was still a good man who loved her. Then, she found out she was pregnant. This would be her third child, but she wasn't sure who the father was. Darren was happy, but Gabe didn't know. Gabe called Lucy, asking if she had made up her mind, and telling her he planned on going back to New York. She revealed that Darren wasn't cheating after all and couldn't promise him anything. She still hadn't told him that she was pregnant. They told each other, "I love you." One day, Lucy received a call from Gabe's colleague, telling her that Gabe had been injured and they needed her decision, as she was listed as his medical proxy. She knew she had to go to Jerusalem. She argued about it with Darren, but he eventually agreed, as long as she promised to return in a few days. Gabe was in the ICU. He was brain dead. Lucy decided to do a paternity test. She was carrying Gabe's son. Lucy held Gabe's body as he passed away. That's the end of The Light We Lost. If you enjoyed the summary, give it a like and subscribe for more. Want to read the full book? The purchase link is in my bio. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.